Hey family, welcome back to my channel. If you guys come into the live, let me know if you guys can hear me okay. um it appears that Malia is home from the hospital. I'm going to do my commentary on this, and for the life of me, I don't understand why Nature Boy allegedly would, just encourage Malia to sign out of the hospital early, because she did. She signed out early. She was in no way ready to leave the hospital. So I don't know why, allegedly, that he, in my opinion, I believe he wanted her to leave early, and he encouraged her to do so. Hi, Rain. How are you? Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get into this video.
You keep saying Malia in the hospital. That's in crazy. The hospital. Show him, baby. Show him where you at. Don't show him too much, though. All right, I'm going to show him. Don't show too much. You know, they'll pick up the location from your goddamn wall, the color. Come on, let me see if I can hurry up and do it. Wait, how you switch it around? Now, that's the picture in the background. Watch that picture, because y'all see that? I'm not in the hospital. Gotta do it real
quick. She's not in the hospital because she signed herself out. I mean, we pretty much all know that.
I'm gonna pick up location and all that. Good. Well, you gotta be careful. A natural right now. A lot. Why would you be in the hospital? How could I let her go? She a real one. What kind of real woman? Because her organs. What kind of real woman is that? If you in a relationship with a woman and she get mad at you because she ain't get her way and she blasts all your business on social media, how is that real? Stupid. How that's real? Y'all can have her. I like your dreams. Nature Boy. I'm getting it cut off. They uneven. You said she ain't hold me down. No, what's going on? So did you only go live to tell it was live? Oh nah, I don't be knowing she live. No, I don't pay my life. She pay attention to me. I don't pay attention to her. Shit. I don't pay attention to these people. I don't even see her page when she live. I was on Bigo first. I've been doing me. You understand? These people came over here because of me. I've been watching you since Facebook. I know. I've been doing this for how long? Since you've been watching me? For a long time. For a very long time. Yes. So why would I ever stop doing me? I be on Bigo all day. I know, but I know you watch her though. How long you been on Bigo? Ain't nobody match my vibe like Velvet.
True. All right, guys, there you have it. She's out of the hospital, and probably against her doctor's orders. I believe they needed her to stay in there for about another 2 months. He made sure, allegedly, that he got her out of that hospital so that there was I believe he started to notice that Malia was starting to come around and start having thoughts, especially after her cousin went in there and talked to her. I think that he knew that he was seeing that, and he wanted her out of there. So yeah. He probably got her in one of those rooms they live at. I don't know. I just know that she better think twice before she goes back there. Back out there. It could be. It could be because he can't. I don't think he could afford an extra place for her somewhere, and then have the doctors come in. And I think he's making her think, okay, well, I can heal you. He let her get just well enough to where she could actually come out of the hospital. And I don't even know. I'm not gonna worry about it. She's had plenty of opportunity to get away from him. And I'm kind of like what Tony T said. I think that he's making deals with her that if she just comes back and she keeps her mouth shut, he's going to give her a velvet spot. But he's never going to give her a velvet spot. He might make her think he's going to, but he's not. No, she has to be a higher ranking demon in order for her to take that spot. And she has a lower ranking one. Michelle says, me either. She's dumb as it gets. Yeah, that I feel sorry for the Stu of Art said, I feel sorry for her son. I feel sorry for the victims too. Those are the true victims. Because, she even said on live that I thought it's why she got sick, because she was thinking about him. Nature Boy, oh. Yeah, Black Jade, whatever is going to happen is going to happen, because we all know what's going to happen. We all know what's going to happen now from this point. She's... Michelle says they're all sick. Let them all be where they're at. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Malia, she portrays like she's just, her family didn't love her, and that she never felt love from them. But you know what? They loved her, and they showed her a lot of love. They took care of her, and that's one of the most. She pretty much threw her family under the bus, and that's one of the worst things you can do to somebody, especially your own families. Throw them under the bus after everything they've done for you. And then, I mean, as a parent, how would you feel if your child, okay, after you've loved them, you took care of them, whether it's your adopted child, your real child, or your niece, nephew, somebody you raised. Imagine raising your child, and then later on in life, they come back and tell the whole world, everybody online. It's bad enough to tell one person that, but to tell everybody online that how you never felt love. I seen the look in that girl's face when I think it was her God something, God aunt or something. I don't know. God sister. You could tell that hurt her. I could look in her face and tell that hurt her. So, and Black Jade says, I'm wondering what kind of medication she's going to get now. The fact that she went against doctor's orders, right? I'm wondering if they even sent her home with anything, because if you're going against doctor's orders, you're signing yourself out. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Just put yes in the comment section if you guys can hear me. I just got kicked out because my cat grabbed my mouse, literally. Let's see. Okay, great. I don't think that they would send her home with anything, because usually if you sign yourself out, they won't give you anything. They'll just say, okay, here, sign this. And you realize this is against our advice. And then they'll let her go. I mean, I don't see them, unless they had pity on her and they sent her with something. So, yeah, I don't know. They don't have to, though. Stewart, I don't think she snuck out, because she was sitting in that video and she was telling the doctor, sorry. She was telling the doctor how she didn't like it there. They mistreated her there. She always plays the victim. She always plays the victim when it comes to her family and it comes to people that's trying to help her. The people at the hospital literally saved her life. They saved her life for her to turn around and stab them in the back like that, and for her to have the nerve to say, I just don't like it here. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like I was treated right. I wasn't taken care of here correctly. And you heard her in that video saying all that. And so for her to have done that, she's not a good person as we think that or we would hope that she would be. She still has that demon in her. She needs to be prayed for, because we don't want none of them to lose their soul. But at the same time, it gets harder and harder for me, to see her as a victim. None of them are victims. They're not. This is not a cult. Yeah, they weren't done. Like I said, they wanted her. She probably had another 2-month stay. Yeah. She didn't like the scenery. She's an idiot. I'm telling you. I'm sorry. Sometimes you just... Sometimes you just have to call it out for what it is. And she's not very bright, If she didn't like those people so much, or if she doesn't trust the doctors and she didn't like the scenery or whatever it is, why does she go to them in the first place? I heard that she was, because Nature Boy let it slip. Wasn't she supposed to go to hospice? Nature Boy let it slip, but then he switched it up and said hospital. So, and if she was supposed to go to hospice, that's not good. If they wanted to keep her an additional 2 months, then there's something seriously wrong. Oh, yeah, she had serious issues. She was in hospice, or they wanted her to go into hospital or into hospice, Lorraine? Because I thought I couldn't understand too much of what Nature Boy was saying, but he did let hospice slip out of his mouth. So I don't know if she was actually in hospice or they wanted her to go into hospice. The doctors released her to hospice, Rain said. Oh, wait a minute. Well, if that's the case, that's not good. I've worked in nursing homes since I was 18. I'm 50 now. So I can tell you that when you go to hospice is a place to go to comfortably die or pass away. Betty says blessings sent to that young lady. Yeah, we here, my people here on this channel, my subscribers, myself included, we do not want, we want her, if hospice was, if she's not going to make it, whether she makes it or not, I pray she does. But if she doesn't, her soul is what I'm worried about. I hope and I pray that God speaks to her heart and that he opens her eyes to him, because she's young. She's so young. And this is how evil Satan is, man. He will, them demons have attached themselves to these young people. But they couldn't have done that unless that door was open for them to be able to attach themselves. So, and like I said in previous videos, even Zoka has admitted to dabbling in voodoo. They've all gave their stories about, Okay. All right. Well, let's get you out of here since you don't want to be in here then. Okay. Okay. Michelle said he didn't open nothing as long as she was in the hospital. Nothing you can do now. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Stuart. That's true. But I think they could have made her a lot more comfortable if that's what was going on, Let's see. Susie says, I was reading hepatitis C needs a negative test in 3 months' time to be considered cured. Her symptoms seem to suggest hep C. Yeah. We don't know. I think it's it could be a combination of a few things. It could be. I do know that she's a little girl, and to have something like that tearing up inside of her, definitely, and that along with alleged beatings, I'm going to say alleged, even though we all know better. Alleged beatings, that would be enough right there to relocate her organs down in there and stuff, Let's see. Lexus says she didn't like the hospice facility, so she checked back in the hospital to make other arrangements besides the hospice they suggested. Yeah, Michelle, that's what I'm afraid of. We will see her with him soon on live. Just watch. Yeah, I think so too. That's sad. I don't know. I don't know. Um, let's see. I'll open up the panel for a few minutes if anybody wants to come in and give their 2 cents. Okay. He's going to get a lot of views now that, yeah, when they're together. He knows that too. Yeah. What is wrong with Malia is abuse, sexually transmitted disease. It has nothing to do with mentally issues or upset about abandoning her son. You're right, Black Jade. I think he's got her convinced in her brain that missing her son is what brought up all those issues and how it traveled all the way from her liver. I don't know how she explained that, but she sounded about as crazy as I don't know. She sounded crazy when she was saying that. Okay. You stress, you guys will cause all kinds of health issues for you. Stress is not healthy. It can cause cancer. It can cause your body to do all kinds of things. But thinking about your son, what a normal human being would do is they're going to go get their son. What happened? Her missing her son is not going to cause those health issues. It's not. Stew of Art says, Nature Boy manipulation is crazy. The fact he could aid in her infection and convince her she caused it. Yeah, that's what gets me. I can't believe it. You know, he's got her on live admitting that it's my fault, guys. Please don't blame Nature Boy because I did this to myself just because I missed my son. Okay, did she know how she sounded? Okay, Michelle said, I'm going to just watch how everything plays out now. Time for popcorn. Yeah. And that's the sad part because it doesn't matter how much people try to warn her or any of them. And people can't say that people just don't care about them because people's prayed for them. People has told them not to go back to them. But they're so, I don't know, that they've been warned and they still want to be there. Even the people that escape, they want to be there. The only reason why they probably left was because they felt like they were getting bad treatment, oh, somebody else is getting better treatment than me, or maybe Nature Boy yelled at them or something, so they wanted to leave, or I don't know. But I can tell you they all mostly want to be there. Yeah, they do like it nasty. Okay. Black Jade says, Malia has a weak mind and demonic spirit. Anybody that goes to carbonation knows all the negative things that go on there. So I have no sympathy at this point. Well, Black Jade, I can tell you that is very rare for anybody to go there unless they've been afflicted with some type of a demon. Because the ones that go there that are being afflicted, not necessarily, have this demon inside of them, but people that are just being afflicted by a demon, they might go over there, but then somewhere along the lines, they've been taught right. They've been taught about Jesus. They've been taught about God, and that's going to snap them out of it. And then those are the people that want to leave. But for the most part, people, when they go there, they want to stay there. Because their demons are attached to his demon, and they don't want to be nowhere else. They want to be right there. Michelle says, I don't care no more either. I don't blame you. Okay. Well, you guys, if no one is, I keep praying like I do anyway. Yeah, we all need to pray, pray, pray. Let's pray for these girls and these guys, even for Nature Boy. Pray for Nature Boy because it's not meant for even Nature Boy or any of them to lose their soul. God does not want anybody to lose their soul. You belong to Him, you know. We need to pray for all these people, no matter how mad they make us. We got to pray for them. So, with that being said, but we also have to work. You know, everybody has to do their part and make sure that nobody else goes back over there. You know, we have to stop people from wanting to go over there. With that being said, and nobody else wants to come up on the panel, I guess I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. So you guys have a great day. I will be back on here later today sometime if anything else happens. Until then. Oh, and also you guys, I'm going to be coming up with some, maybe a time during the day, like a better schedule so that you guys can pretty much know when to expect me. But there's just times when something happens all the time, like throughout the day, throughout the night, something is always happening. So you never know when you're going to go live. So, but we'll see if we can come up with a better schedule. But until then, I will see you guys later. God bless you guys. You guys pray, pray, pray for these people. And until next time, I'll see you then. God bless you.